Hey, in today's video we're going to talk about self-discipline, what it truly means, and how action creates momentum. Now, with self-discipline, if we understand the definition of self-discipline, it makes everything in life so much easier. Because self-discipline is simply just the act of doing something we know we should do when we don't feel like doing it. So if we understand that we're not going to feel like doing something we know we should be doing the majority of the time, then it means that we can just tell ourselves to do it anyways. And now I just obviously completely simplified that, and it's not easy to just tell yourself to do something you know you should do when you don't feel like doing it. That is the act of self-discipline. Now let me go off on a tangent. Self-discipline is a muscle. The more you use it, the easier it becomes to make yourself do something you know you should be doing. In conjunction with self-discipline, action creates momentum. So constant inactivity, the more we are doing nothing, the more lethargic we feel. We lose energy when we don't take actions. We actually gain energy the more action we take. You'll notice this, when you're out and about, you're on the go, and you don't take time to sit down, you go from one activity to the next activity to the next activity, what's your mood like? You're fine, you're uplifted, you just want to keep going. The momentum, it's so easy to just keep going. Once you start, it's so much easier to keep going. The difficulty is in starting, and that's self-discipline. Self-discipline is the act of starting when you don't feel like starting. The action allows for the momentum to keep you going. So if you can understand that self-discipline is a muscle, the more we use our self-discipline, the stronger it's going to get, meaning the easier it is to make ourselves do things we know we should do when we don't feel like doing it. If we understand that, then there's going to be a lot more opportunities and a lot more chances and a lot more times where we're going to take actions to go ahead and start the momentum. And when you start the momentum, it's far easier to keep the momentum. You're going to notice your mood is positive, you're uplifted, and you keep going. I can use myself as an example. If I'm recording videos, after I record videos, I'm like, okay, what's next? I'll go service my clients. And then once I finish servicing my clients, I'm ready to go do the next thing. I'm like, okay, I'll edit these videos now. You just want to keep going. But when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to start doing anything. That's why I use a morning routine. I have a morning routine to prime myself so my brain and body is ready to dive straight into the work to start the momentum. Because it's far more challenging to just roll out of bed after hitting snooze so many times, because when you hit snooze so many times, you've admitted defeat to yourself so many times, saying, no, I'm not going to do what I said I was going to do. You set that alarm because you plan on getting up at that time. When you hit snooze, you're telling yourself, I am not going to do what I said I'm going to do. What does that do? Ruins your relationship with yourself. You're going to trust yourself less to follow through on what you said you're going to do. What does that do in the future? It makes it far more challenging to take on extreme projects because you're not going to believe in yourself. So the fact of the matter is, we need to make sure that we can strengthen our relationship with ourselves by doing what we said we're going to do. We want to strengthen our self-discipline by taking action on the things that we know we should be doing when we don't feel like doing it as often as we can to rebuild up that self-discipline and build our relationship with ourselves so we can take on more, be more, and achieve more and help more people. And we need to make sure that we understand, hey, if I take action on a regular basis, I'm going to have this momentum to drive me through the day every single day. And I'm going to feel great. I'm going to feel positive. I also understand when I'm sedentary, I'm sitting on the couch a long time, I'm going to snack more, I'm going to eat more, I'm going to feel more lethargic, I'm going to have less motivation. If I understand those two dynamics, what can I do? Well, I can have more times where I pour my energy into building the momentum by just taking action without thinking. Thinking causes paralysis. We overthink. Humans overthink scenarios. So if you can take the thinking out of the equation and start taking action, you can build up momentum and energy to continue. That's a wrap there. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you're struggling with anything like a morning routine, you're struggling to get enough done throughout the day, you're struggling with your productivity. If you have any questions on this, just shoot me a message. I'm here to help you reach your goals quicker. Whether it's any goal, I'll help you out. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.